Yeah, I'm starting right now. Okay, guys. My laptop's a mark. I am so sorry. Well, we are back. We're going to make it real quick because John and Ashton are doing their preview predictions right now for SummerSlam.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back. I'm sorry.
Tommaso Ciampa can't keep us down forever.
No, it was Hogan and his racism keeping us down forever.
We'll get to that later.
Hogan's racism is a mark.
It's the biggest mark ever. So, you guys want to get back to preview predictions?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, go.
You can go. You can go.
No. I was basically going to say that. Yeah, Ziggler is winning the IC title because Jason Jordan's going to return and screw Seth over.
Thanks. I mean, you say he's going to return. Jason Jordan's going to return, but like we don't know how bad his injury is yet. Like it might be like bad for him.
And I'll tell you the same thing I told Asia. Homies lie every day, P. Mofos lie every day, P.
Oh, what a
Hogan won.
Yeah, that'd be such a troll. Okay. Yeah, so I predict Ziggler winning anyways, so which it's a damn shame, but
Abel, stop lying. This is not the Friday Night Wars between us and Ashton. We are not even at that
we're gonna
level.
make it real quick. Yeah, they have us beat by a mile. But we're gonna make this real quick.
A mile, man, they got us beat by several miles. We're gonna have to get all the chaos symbols and use chaos control to catch up.
I mean, maybe my rant can help us at this point, but we're gonna get to that later.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to the main course later.
Yeah. So
have Seth Rollins, y'all have Dolph Ziggler retaining. How y'all gonna bet against my man? Both my men.
I know. Here's the thing. Like, I want Seth to win, but I'm just thinking, like, if they are lying and Jason Jordan's coming back, this would be the way to do it. And plus, like Jackie said, she literally read my mind. It's the easiest and the laziest decision, and I'm expecting WWE to do this.
And even if we're not going by that, if we're not going by that, we could just say that we can do the story where eventually Drew will turn on Ziggler, and then Drew will be the one to take the title off Ziggler.
Okay,
and then, they're gonna take the easy way out because they ain't got the balls to turn Dean Hill yet.
Okay, the last time
he sells too many shirts. They can't turn him heel. He sells too many shirts to educate 13-year-old girls.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Last time I bet against Seth, what happened? He won at Mania. And when y'all bet against him again, I'm gonna be fucking down y'all throats.
Technically, I did not bet. No, technically, I didn't bet against. I had bet against him at first because I thought Demon Balor was going to be at Mania. But then when Demon Balor didn't show up, I rooted for
no Demon and no Demon at SummerSlam. Fuck you, hoes.
Of course not, dude. Baron Constable Balding is not worthy of the Demon.
He's not going to bring out the Demon for Constable.
To have Finn bring out the Demon against Corbin is an insult to Kota Ibushi, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Bray Wyatt, to all of those dudes. That is a slap in the face of all of those spectacular athletes.
Kevin Owens?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Owens.
And it came to Demon Balor.
Yeah. Asia, it's not so much that we're betting against their man, it's that we're betting on WWE to be lazy.
Oh, and not to mention, it's also an insult to Seth Rollins.
Yeah, it's not that I'm betting against Seth. I'm betting on WWE to be lazy and stupid as fuck.
You're still betting against Seth, whether you're saying it or not. You still are. And I'm going
I want Seth to win.
We would like Seth to win. That would be an actual logical conclusion and a good match.
But WWE ain't logical.
No. I want Seth to win, I want Seth to win, and that's the problem. It's the butts. And I stick with the butts.
The butt is the problem.
Bullshit. That's the problem.
I get what you mean. You don't like the
fine. And I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say but.
You can say it, but I'm going to kick your ass.
Then why would I say it?
I'm going to kick your ass.
I'm not going to say it then.
And I'm going to post the picture.
I win.
I'm going to post the picture.
No, you won't. Not in here. No, we already set some of these viewers off already. You're not going to set these viewers off now.
I'm going to send the picture.
We're going to lose James immediately. If he's we're losing James.
All the blades. Oh, yes, the blades.
Okay, so let's get to the sad match of the night: Alexa Bliss versus Ronda Rousey.
Oh my god! I got the clicker. I ain't watching this damn match because I already know how this is ending. Ronda Rousey is winning the fucking match.
No, I'm gonna go with Swerve. Alexa is retaining.
Jesus.
I'm going with the Swerve.
Oh god. Oh.
I'm swerving you guys.
You telling me that there's a chance I'm gonna have to put up with this bitch for more months? For fuck's sake.
Yep. I'm saying it right now. Alexa Bliss is retaining the Roman.
Is she gonna be?
It's gonna be the same thing they're doing with Roman. They're gonna be scared to put the belt on him. And with the
Asia, here's the question: is she gonna beat her queen?
Huh?
Is she gonna beat Ronda Queen?
No.
Okay. Then how do you see her winning?
Like here's the thing. Like you could say she's probably lose because Natalya. But
that's the thing.
Natalya ain't showing up anytime soon.
That's the thing. The thing you have with Jason Jordan, I'm saying it with Natalya. Like, despite the recent passing of her father, they're still gonna do it.
Because the passing of her father is Alexa Bliss.
And the fact you had Ronda Rousey this week on Raw, saying get well soon, Natalya, tributing to him and basically giving her all the sympathy.
Or the Bat's gonna interfere.
Who?
The Bat.
Oh,
the Bat that showed up.
God damn it.
So clearly it was going after Ronda. It scared her off. Oh my god, there's a Bat.
The Bat would be the best thing about this match, sadly.
Dude, where the fuck was Manu Ginobili when you needed him?
Oh my god. What if the Bat shows up at TakeOver? They'll be the hottest free agent of all time.
Oh, dude, if the Bat shows up and bites Johnny Gargano in the neck, dude.
Yes, Ciampa and the Bat are gonna have an alliance.
That's how Ciampa wins.
The Bat.
The true Batman and Robin.
Oh my god! So how long do we think this match is gonna go? If it goes at least 8 minutes, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed off.
Man, this match is going 10 minutes. Let's be real. This match is going 10 fucking minutes.
Okay. How long?
Because we said the same thing about Nia versus Alexa, and look what happened. That shit went a good 10 minutes.
It's a story, and she's overcoming a bully that is 5'10".
But here's the big question: How long is it gonna be till the fans chant boring?
2 minutes.
3 minutes.
Dude, okay. I'll go a minute and a half.
It's according to Dave Meltzer, so let's take this with a grain of salt. It's supposed to be they're practicing at the Performance Center, and it's going to be a script for script move.
That's gonna go well.
Oh yeah, that'll go perfectly well.
Alexa taking bumps Bliss and telling fans on Twitter, "I will when you do." Versus Ronda Rousey, who has had 3 matches on Dirty E.
And usually always falls over when she does a hip toss.
And yeah, you had this green work. I mean, I'll just say this right now. Ronda Rousey is a better in-ring worker than Alexa. Fight on that. Fight me.
I swear, like on Monday Night Raw, like every time she did like a judo throw, it looks like she's about to fall over.
Yeah.
I swear to God, every time she pulls her freaking jocks up, the Bubba Ray Dudley fucking vibes. Like someone counted. I think she pulled her jocks up like 12 times in their Mania match. No, 18. Like every other time, it's like, just I can't get over it. It does all the damn time. Okay, Jarvis, you've seen Bubba Ray Dudley matches. You know how many times he fucking pulls his pants up.
Yeah, I'll be talking about Bubba Ray Dudley, who's promoting stalking and is married to Velveeta Sky with cream cheese pussy on this podcast. Why are we talking about him? I'm sorry, but just no, I don't give a fuck.
How did this devolve from SummerSlam to talking about Bubba Ray and the woman who cheated on Chris Sabin?
Because Ronda Rousey keeps pulling her pants up every 10 seconds. She did it on Raw. She didn't even do anything.
Because Alexa versus Ronda is going to be trash. It's just going to be a trash.
I mean, we know that. I'm trying to talk about anything else because it's awful.
Let's be real. The best women's match of the entire weekend is going to be Kyrie versus Shayna.
Did I just mute Jackie?
Uh-oh.
What the heck? Oh,
what did you do?
She muted herself.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, because I didn't press anything. Now she's out.
Oh, okay.
I'm Jackie. Yeah, I didn't even press anything. There
Oh,
she
she's
is. Okay.
I have
don't know
no
what
idea
happened
what
there.
that was
Okay.
about.
I was gonna say I know I didn't mute you.
No, it's some weird thing on my end.
That's what happened
Yeah.
last time when we were like, "Oh, Jackie's here," and she's gone.
Yeah.
So
I'm just figuring out how
I'm
this
telling you,
app
man.
works.
I'm telling you, man. Tommaso jump out here messing with us.
I'll say it. The bat wins the Raw Women's title.
Well, there you go.
I'm gonna be logical with this, man. Ronda Rousey's winning.
Well, okay, so you're predicting Alexa. I think everyone else here is predicting Ronda.
I'm just gonna go with the swerve for the sake of the swerve, because let's remember last year, SummerSlam, no one was predicting Sasha Banks, and no one was predicting Natalya to win. And then what happened? Sasha Banks and Natalya won. And this year WrestleMania, they went with Charlotte winning, and then they went with what was the SmackDown Women's title match? Wait, what was the Raw Women's title match? Oh, Alexa. Nia.
Not yet.
Oh,
Let's
Jesus.
not even talk about that.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so do you want to go from one women's title match to another?
Yes.
The one that might be even more of
Becky Lynch, Carmella. Y'all might be drowning on this, but I actually see something in this match. Not the match itself, the story. Becky Lynch.
Oh no, me too.
Oh, the story could be. If they tell the right story they need to, this could be a classic moment.
I was gonna go with one person, but with how the other one, she just recently got much. She's been doing a lot more promos. She's been getting a lot more story time, and everyone is with Charlotte. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Okay,
Which everyone was saying Charlotte's inclusion into the match is like no way Becky is gonna win. That is why I'm saying Becky Lynch is gonna be the winner of this match, and I'll explain why.
Because
You have the whole story in which Becky, can she win? It's basically her odds of winning has decreased. Now Charlotte is in the match. It's a triple threat. You already got Carmella in there, and she's beaten Becky before to win the Money in the Bank briefcase last year. Charlotte, you know how OP she is. So, and here's the scenario I proposed to Cliff before. So remember the NXT match Becky, Charlotte, and Bayley had for the triple threat for the number one contender to see who was gonna face Sasha at NXT Takeover Unstoppable. Remember that match?
Yeah.
And the finish. So you have Charlotte, she's having the figure 8 on Carmella. She's about to tap out. You have Becky, who was taken out earlier in the match. She comes over, she puts her arm over Carmella. 1, 2, 3. Becky wins. It's a shocking moment. You have Charlotte who's surprised, and you have the eventual heel turn happen later down. You plant the seeds because it's sort of poetic justice because Charlotte, she gets inserted and she had the match won, but Becky pulls out the win.
Here's the thing. At first, I didn't like the idea because it basically, I wanted to be where Becky won it, like completely clean, made someone tap out, like made it look really strong. But
that's how I think it's gonna happen. I think Becky's pretty much just gonna make somebody tap out.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I mean, and here's the thing. I didn't like that idea at first, what Asia posted, but like, it wouldn't make sense if you want to do a rematch with Charlotte and Becky because if here's the thing, if Becky wins, Charlotte has no right to another title shot. None.
Exactly. We can't have Charlotte out of the title picture. That's
exactly. Unfortunately, that's the case. But yeah, if you're gonna have a rematch, which they are gonna have, that would make the most sense. Now, what I actually want to see, I want to see Becky Lynch just job these two out and make them tap out. But you know,
that's the thing. I wanted to see it clean, but it's like if you're gonna do it. Like it's like Becky, she skates by because no one is predicting her to win. Everyone is either predicting Charlotte or Carmella retaining. No, everyone is doubting Becky, and that's the story.
In the triple threat in NXT, because in the triple threat in NXT, no one expected Becky to become number one contender.
Yeah,
I remember because that was one of my first. That was one of my first NXT matches, and I remember like watching that before I eat Cheerios in the morning before I went to go take a math final for my freshman year. I remember they were like, highway robbery, Becky Lynch has done it.
Yeah,
that's why it's a highway robbery at the very beginning. He's just like, yes, deja vu.
Everyone is just doubting Becky because before Charlotte was got inserted, everyone say, okay, yeah, this is gonna be Becky. This is gonna be Becky's time. And now that Charlotte is in it, everyone is just like, nope. And I think that's the story that's gonna happen.
Yes, I could totally see that happening. That sounds like something WWE would do.
And then Charlotte, she turns heel and she's like, you stole the moment from me. I am the woman.
But you say that, but then Becky could just use logic and just be like, you stole this from me first.
And let's not forget who beat who to a couple of months ago before Money in the Bank.
Who made who tap out?
Becky Lynch.
And before that, they had another match. Who made who tap out there?
Becky Lynch.
So yeah, Charlotte, you're kind of Becky's bitch now. How does it feel being on the other side of the coin?
And who just got?
I don't think it feels good for her.
I hope it doesn't. You failed, Charlotte.
And who just got some new merch today?
Becky.
Motherfucking Lynch.
I'm picking Becky. I'm sorry.
I love you. I'm picking Becky too because Becky.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking Becky.
Because it's that Becky life. We're all just living in it. This is her moment. If she loses, I will probably burn down the house.
If she does lose, I'm thinking she will win at Evolution. Ooh.
Here's the thing: if she loses, Carmella's winning the belt. Carmella's retaining. If Becky doesn't win, it's going to be Carmella.
So you don't see Charlotte win that title?
Yeah, we don't see Charlotte. I don't see either.
Hell no.
I would say this: if she loses, then Charlotte is probably. Then Carmella retains, and Charlotte is probably winning at Evolution because 4 horsewoman, women's revolution, evolution, jargon, blah blah blah. Do it with flair.
Flair, blah.
Yeah, pretty much. Blah blah blah, blah Q, Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Woo!
History.
Yes, Bianca Belair's manager would be fine. Oh yeah. Oh, let's go.
Ooh, what? Ooh.
Stoke as Bianca's Belair's. Yeah.
Oh. I heard Stoke and I was thinking Stokely Hathaway and I'm like, yes, make her Bianca's manager.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter.
Nice. Yeah, I love that. I just want to see Stokely Hathaway, period.
Yeah, I do love him. He's quite.
Yeah, apparently, I think he's wrestling. I think he's actually wrestling in the wall.
I've seen him.
He does actually wrestle. He does both.
Yeah.
He does both. Oh, because I've seen him. Yeah, because I've seen him wrestle. And up here, he manages his girlfriend, Faye Jackson.
There you go. I mean, hey, anything is Stokely Hathaway, I'm down. Okay. How many matches do we have? Do we have just the 2 world title matches now?
No, James, we do not want to live stream your suicide. We actually want to have a good YouTube product.
James, I'll join your suicide thingy probably after 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks.
We basically just saw my suicide basically with the first chat. So I mean, it was it.
Next match is probably the most important emotional match in 8 years in the making. Daniel Bryan versus The Miz.
Here's the thing.
I'm picking Miz. Goddamn time.
I'm picking Miz too.
Here's the thing. I was thinking about Daniel Bryan, but I keep thinking to myself, Daniel Bryan technically hasn't re-signed yet. So yeah, I'm picking Miz.
No matter if Daniel Bryan does resign now, which I am saying he will resign,
The
Miz is going to win.
Daniel Bryan.
The Miz is still going to win, whether Daniel Bryan's resigning.
They need to get that heat on Miz, dude. I
agree with what you said before, Asia. Like they're gonna play up the rematch, and when they have they're gonna have this elevate Miz to the main event, win the WWE Championship, but have Bryan win the Royal Rumble.
Well,
they're doing a rematch at Mania.
Bryan is the early bet. Yeah. They could continue the feud at Hell in a Cell, have it ended there, ended for a while. Brian is the early betting odds favorite, despite the fact it is 5 months away. I don't see how y'all already got that shit out. He is the betting odds favorite to win the men's Royal Rumble. Have Miz and right now to the Rumble, win the belt, and then do the match at Mania.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mhm.
And okay,
And
well,
then-
I was gonna ask if you think that's gonna be the best match of the show, but let's be real. I think the next match we're gonna talk about is gonna be the best match on the show.
What?
WWE
No.
Championship match.
AJ versus Joe.
Styles versus Samoa Joe.
AJ Styles, the minority killer.
Minority killer. We went over this in 0.5. Yeah, like will Samoa. Here's the thing: will Samoa Joe be on his list of minorities?
Joe's winning.
No.
I'm saying
No,
Joe's
no,
winning.
no. Yeah,
No.
yeah, wait.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Joe's winning.
No.
Yeah.
Because remember what I said about the pre-show about Rusev winning. If Rusev wins in the pre-show, Joe is winning on the in the main card because
Yeah.
Rusev's gonna go after the WWE title
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, and
That promo on SmackDown.
you want to know, yeah, speaking of that promo, you want to know how I predict Samoa Joe would win? Wendy Styles interferes.
Oh no! Well, are we
Wow,
gonna?
that would be so.
I mean, it's hilarious, but let's. That's gonna give me Claire Lynch vibes, and I don't want to go there.
Will Claire Lynch? Oh my God! If Claire
No,
Lynch shows
no.
up on this, if Claire Lynch shows up,
Nah, that lady ain't never gonna do no wrestling stuff again after the way they did her.
I was
After the way the
gonna say,
wrestling fans did her.
bitch, we
Like,
saw it.
like,
Y'all doubt it, but if Dixie Carter can show up on a WWE Network exclusive,
Why the hell why would Dixie Carter want? Why would she want that? Well, no, she does hate AJ Styles. I remember their feud in TNA, where like AJ Styles like completely bashed the shit out of her.
If they're gonna get Claire Lynch, they're gonna have like Chelsea do it again,
No.
like Daniel Bryan's mistress.
Are we gonna have a mixed tag team match? Daniel Bryan. Well, minus Claire Lynch, that wouldn't be too bad of a match. Daniel Bryan and Chelsea Green versus AJ Styles and Claire Lynch. But still.
No, I'm saying they would have they would have Chelsea play the part of Claire Lynch.
Oh. I mean,
Oh yeah, they would have her play Claire Lynch.
because they did have Chelsea Green and try out.
They basically tried to They basically did that when they had her as Daniel Bryan's unnamed mistress.
Ripping off Claire Lynch, yeah.
Oh yeah, they did.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I was like, oh yeah. 'Cause-
But yeah, the actual Claire Lynch that actress is never coming back because, and this is what, like, according to Wrestling with Regret, when Brian Zane did a whole thing on that storyline.
Yeah,
besides the
TNA
fact that, like,
fans
TNA
pretty
doing
much
her
tried to
dirty-
ruin her career.
Dirty to fit, the like bottom feeding fans totally, like, she's an actress, so they found like her personal website for like acting bookings and started trashing her on it. And nobody told her that this type of thing might happen. It's just like,
Yeah, like Daniels and Kazarian were having a shoot interview, and they literally said it like, yeah, nobody warned her like something like this would happen.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah.
because
Here's the
it's
thing.
like,
No. I want Joe to choke AJ Styles out. I want him to pass out. I want Wendy Styles to be in the front row, and I want him to. I just want Joe to just be looking at her as he's doing the cocaine clutch the entire time.
Does he blow a kiss to her?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
No, he actually kisses her. Like,
No, here's the thing. I'm thinking Joe wins by Muscle Buster.
Really? We haven't seen that in
Yeah.
a while, though.
And that's why maybe they haven't brought it in because of the whole Tyson Kidd thing. They're probably bringing it. They were probably trying to keep it safe, like probably trying to blow it over like they were doing with the curve stomp.
But
now they bring it in, but they only have Joe use it in matches that he has to win, like where
basically they're going to make
it. Clutch, but AJ Styles is able to like.
They're going to make that like a burning hammer. They're going to make that like his burning hammer.
Yeah, like Joe goes for the Coquina clutch, but AJ being AJ finds a way to counter that into like a Styles clash. So Joe says, "Okay, then you counter my choke. I'll hit you with my other move. Boom, Muscle Buster."
Yeah. Have it to be like,
logical to me.
no one took out of it.
Do we expect TNA chance?
Yeah, we're getting TNA chance.
Because they're Mark.
Brooklyn, get your shit together.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe they'll be respectful. No, they won't.
No, they'll probably be respectful because the match will be so damn good. They have.
Joe, but I mean, again, they weren't respectful for Seth Rollins at Extreme Rules. So.
That was Pittsburgh. Okay,
that's different. But still, they're still smart crowds. I mean, they'll watch this. Still be TNA chance, and then
they probably will be, but they might not be very audible because I'm sure there'll be more people who are into the match.
No, here's the thing: there'll be TNA chance, and then the rest of the fans will be booing it out.
Exactly. Like you'll get those few fans chanting TNA, and they instantly get booed out of the building. Like they'll probably get shut the fuck up chants and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we get to the main event of the show, and I'm just gonna post my prediction already. Brock Lesnar loses the belt. Next night on Raw, he comes out, cashes his rematch. He wins back the belt. He leaves.
No, because here's the flaw to your logic. That means Brock Lesnar would have to wrestle on Raw.
Exactly.
He ain't wrestling on Raw. Get the hell out of here.
I'm predicting it. That's why my prediction is so bold.
Lesnar doesn't. Remember, Paul Heyman even said it. Brock Lesnar does not wrestle for free.
Well, here's the thing.
They will pay him a lot of money.
He did wrestle on a Raw technically.
Wait.
And that's the thing. Like, he's scheduled for the Raw after SummerSlam. If he's losing the belt, why would he be on the Raw after SummerSlam?
I don't know, tax, or maybe he'll pull Batista of 2010, go in a wheelchair, and be like, "I quit." That would be a thing. I would love Brock Lesnar after that. I would be like, "Okay, Brock, I love you now." That's just a little tribute to Batista.
That's my prediction.
But yeah, you guys already know my prediction. So.
I mean, yeah.
Yes, we are.
My prediction is that the match is going to suck, and the fans are going to turn on it immediately. That's my prediction. That's the only one that matters.
Basically, my prediction is Roman wins, and the fans are more than likely boo him out of the building, and then Vince sends out KO. Oh yeah, we didn't even. Oh yeah, no, we talked about it. Never mind.
I swear to God, if they make Brock win again,
I'm telling ya.
If they make Brock, no, not even the Raw. If they just make Brock win again.
It's
hilarious.
Call with me.
Okay, so is it time now?
Yes.
Everyone,
go ahead, Asia.
Asia the floor. I'm gonna mute my mic. Thanks. Everyone else, just mute your mic.
So I wake up today. I went to work. I got my check. I go shopping, and I come back and I get on Twitter and I see this interview that our legendary, the person that paved the way for the wrestling business, Hulk Hogan, said recently, who has been reinstated by WWE in the Hall of Fame, said these recent comments about people, or more specifically, wrestlers not forgiving him. And he said the following: "I just hope the brotherhood can get back to the way it was, drawing a line to how wrestlers protect one another from injury during a match. Outside the ring, you're supposed to protect your brother. In this case, it's a situation where 75, 80, 90% of the wrestlers are protecting me and they're giving me another chance to move forward. There's just a few wrestlers that don't understand the bond and the brotherhood of wrestling. If someone makes a mistake, you need to forgive them and move on and try to let them protect themselves. I just want to be able to, if anybody have any questions or anybody have anything to say at that time, I really just want them to say it to my face so I can address them. Hopefully, everyone understand the issue and get them to understand me. Let me say this out the bat. Racism is not a fucking mistake. It is not a mistake. No matter how you try to paint it, if you say the fucking N-word, I'm gonna call you a fucking racist. No matter what the fucking context is. You said it while your conversations on that sex tape got leaked. You said it on podcasts. You said it in publicly. Racism is a mistake. Don't say the fucking word, and I won't call you a fucking racist, especially if you are a white person. And you are not sorry that you said it. You are sorry because you got caught. If those audios did not leak, you would not be apologizing. You would have not gotten taken out the Hall of Fame. You weren't even taken out the Hall. You wasn't even fired. They just took you out the Hall of Fame. They still had you under contract. They just quietly did not mention your name for the past 3 years. And that's the thing. That's the thing. I cannot never forgive white people who use racism until I get treated better as a black person. Until I start seeing police brutality across the board in this fucking country against unarmed black men. Until I'm seeing more than my skin color. Why should I forgive racist fucks in this fucking country? I try so hard, and I've been having conversations with John, and he has given me like black philosophy on how to educate white people on racism, on using the N-word, and how to like better unify. But why should I do that at this point when I see comments? And yes, Jackie, I should not get worked up over this. It's Hogan, but this is a white man saying this, and I am a black person, and when I see this shit, and when I see what he said multiple times, and I hear the N-word, it is immediately triggering me, and it's a slap in the face, honestly. Not that I'm offended. My mom, who was the biggest Hogan the biggest Hogan fan, and she loved Hogan. And when all those audios came out, she was immediately pissed, and she can't forgive Hogan at this point. Nostalgia is blind. And then when I see people like Alexa Bliss and then James Ellsworth give their opinion, like, I mean, we're a dysfunctional family. We should forgive him. White people, it's not your place to forgive him. It's not your place. I don't understand what give y'all the right to say this. What honestly give y'all the right to tell black people how to feel on this fucking issue? When and how do y'all have the audacity to say this in 2018 when black lives still do not matter? Y'all don't understand what's going on every time. Even if it's y'all say this word that still hurts me to this day, and it's hurting, and I'm still afraid going outside, and I'm still being judged, and I'm still afraid that I might get gunned down by the police, even if I do nothing wrong. I'm still reminded that it's a crime to be black in this country, and I see this shit. I see what Hogan said. I cannot forgive him. I won't forgive him. And then I see other podcasters that are so easily forgiven because it's a mistake. I see guys like the Lex Man. It's so easy because the nostalgia, because, he paid the way for this business. I don't give a fuck if he paid. I don't care. I don't care for anything at this point involving what Hogan did, what he said. And if you go back and listen to the audio now, and you tell me he should be honored. You tell me right now. And I won't give Kyrie Sane any flack, but it's like, you should not wish them a happy birthday. You can't say it's her towing the company line because, number one, it was so late in the day for her to tweet it, and number two, she deleted the tweet, and number three, there was nothing misspelled in that tweet. So, can't even say that. I'm so sick of people calling that. It's like someone saying if they sexually assaulted someone and then they say, "Oh, that was a mistake," years later. You sexually assaulting or raping someone, that's a mistake. That's more of a slap in the face. It's And even then, Hogan was an overrated piece of fuck in the ring. What he did to multiple wrestlers, derailing their pushes, all to get what he wanted. Like, and we're in this political correct era, and I would think everyone would wake up to what Hogan did, but no, because y'all so hype on y'all nostalgia bullshit. Y'all want to see what the fucking issue is, and y'all furthering insulting me. And you're furthering insulting all the black wrestlers in this company who were offended, like Titus O'Neil, he's starting a school, and he bought tickets for a fan to go to NXT TakeOver. But he's Titus O'Neil. He should not have an opinion on this because he's a job. Fuck if he's a jobber, he's still black and he should have an opinion. He was insulted by what Hogan said because he's still a black man. But because he's a black man, he's on the lower end of the totem pole, and black lives still don't matter, what you're saying. That's what all you wrestling fans are fucking saying, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, and I'm sick of Hogan. I'm sick of you white people. I am sick of this shit. Because I'm reminded by the end of the day that I'm black and y'all white and y'all always get what y'all want. No matter what y'all do, y'all always get clean saying y'all get the slap of the wrist. Meanwhile, if I do one of the smallest things, I'm immediately demeaned for it. And I'm immediately reminded that I'm black. And it's a crime to be black in this fucking country. Fuck you. Fuck white people. Fuck Hogan. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Suck my black ass. I'm eating for you.
Well,
on that note, I'd just like to ask some stuff. First of all, Zamasu was fucking right. I always say this, but I truly mean it when I say this. Zamasu was right. The human race ain't shit.
One more thing. If I see anyone defending Hogan, I am going to hurt you. Anyone. I am not forgiving a racist ever in my life. Never. I told John in my DMs, I don't even know if he read them or not. I told him at this point, I just can't. Until I am treated better as a black woman, until I get the respect, and until I see police, because police brutality now is the modern day lynching for black people. Until I see better treatment, until Black Lives Matter, I'm not forgetting racism. I'm not forgiving y'all for slavery. I'm not forgiving y'all for y'all white privilege. Fuck y'all.
All right.
Now I can suck my dick.
That's fair.
No devil's advocate. Fuck that bullshit. Y'all can take it somewhere else.
That was months in the making.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably years in the making.
Yeah, but back.
Sure.
Back I was saying,
by the way, I find it funny. He did block me when the announcement came out, and I tweeted his audio of him using the N-word. Not even the private conversation of his sex tape. It's the one from the podcast he did with Booker T, and he blocked me on the spot.
If
you're asking for forgiveness, Hogan, it's not a good idea to block a black person. It's not. It's really not.
Or showing what you did, or just acknowledging that you did something really bad and you watching for it. He's basically trying. Hogan at this point is like, okay, I did something wrong. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Please forgive me because I'm really tired of talking about this. he just wants to move on because it's.
You think I'm not tired of talking about racism?
Exactly.
You think I'm not tired as a black woman to be bitter in this? I'm tired of being bitter. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. But yet you're tired. Fuck you.
That's how it seems like he is.
Seriously?
It's the fact. Like, if anyone forgives Hogan,
You have no white person have no opinion. Your opinion does not matter on this. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. Y'all got the ones being hurt right now. I'm reminded every fucking day that I'm black. But I have to shut my lips and be quiet, and we all then unify and hold hands and be all peaceful. Meanwhile, I'm hurting on the inside because I'm still lesser than you.
that was amazing,
Yeah.
to say the least.
For sure.
Do you have any more? Is there any more? If you have, feel free.
Yeah, like I said.
Fuck white people.
Yeah.
That's all.
Like I said, Zamasu fucking right. Like I know I usually say that to describe stupid people for what they say on Twitter, but in this case, I mean this when I say Zamasu was right. Like the human race is not shit.
Until y'all white people finally get educated on stop using the fuck. I don't understand. Why the fuck y'all want to use the N-word? How the fuck is that fucking cool to fit in?
I'll tell you why. Because they're not trying to fit in. They're trying to show you that they still own you. They say that in a way because they know it demeans you, and they know they can use it to demean you because they know it means that they are superior to you.
Bitch, just I'm beating you. That's how I see it at this point. You use the N-word, I'm beating your ass on the spot. No, there's no conversation. I'm taking off my hair. I'm just gonna fight you at the spot. That's it. I'm beating you at your house, and I'm beating your ass. I'm beating your mama's ass. I'm beating your father's ass. It's just over. I'm just done. I'm done trying to debate.
Is it that hard not using a word that your race has used to demean another race for hundreds of years?
Because people are fucking idiots. It's like a man trying to use bitch against a woman. I'm beating your ass on the spot if you call me a bitch. That's it. I'm tired of trying to educate you hoes. Y'all need to get y'all shit together.
In order for people to get their shit together, they would have to want to get their shit together. They want to remain ignorant. They want to remain hateful. My response, be hateful. Be hateful towards me. Call me the N-word. Go ahead. And I'll gladly pay your hospital bills after I'm done fucking your entire body up to the point you can't move.
Because bitch, you're fucking a racist piece of fuck. I'm not paying someone's bills that's a racist piece of fuck. I'm sending you to the hospital.
I was being sarcastic. I ain't paying the bills after I'm doing beating their ass. I'm just gonna beat their ass and let it be done with.
Yeah, I'm just sick. I'm just sick of y'all. Y'all honestly. And Cliff, I understand. Don't try to be a victim, but at this point, I'm gonna be.
No, I wasn't saying that to you. I was saying that to like Hogan. He's trying to play the victim.
I'm gonna be that bitter black woman. This country has made that y'all. I'm gonna be bitter in my life because it is this country's fault.
Because some people still excuse people like Hogan, who obviously. Listen to his apology. He does not give a fuck about what he said.
He does not give a fuck about black people.
No, he doesn't.
And you see Cedric Alexander kissing ass. Like, he's still gonna call you the N-word at the end of the day. And I don't even use the N-word.
When he knows the cameras are off, he doesn't care. Hogan
doesn't talk about you.
Cameras, and that's it. All he is. He's always been that way. He's always been an ignorant, just a camera whore, attention whore, lying piece of shit that has no word that comes out of his mouth is genuine. He's never been that way.
The Macho Man was right.
Yep.
Be a manhole. Don't be scared.
Macho was right, and it is an unfair world that he is dead while Hogan is still alive.
It really is. That's a Dusty is gone while Hogan's still alive. That's a lot of these people are gone.
Like we don't have Dusty, we don't have Macho Man, we don't have Mr. Perfect, we don't have Roddy Piper, we don't have Jim Neidhart.
We don't have Miss Elizabeth. We don't have Miss Elizabeth, dude.
We don't have Eddie fucking Guerrero or Chris Benoit. Mind you, what he did was horrible.
Yeah.
But hey, yeah, what he did was horrible. But still, he was still a better man than Hogan.
I mean, he
agree. And it was clear that like
Ben was because he was.
Yeah, and it was clear with Benoit that he was completely, literally out of his mind.
Like his mind was done.
Hogan is clearly in his straight, like has a straight mind. Like
Hogan is not sick like Benoit was.
He's probably been saying this shit for years. In fact, he has. It's been proven. Oh, Booker T even said it. Remember when Booker T slipped up and called Hogan the N-word? Hogan said, "I'm the N-word." So he's been saying this shit for years.
No, I gotta drag Alexa Bliss for a moment because with her recent comments.
Because speaking of people defending Hogan,
you bitch, you white woman, and y'all gonna try to say she's coming to Trump? No, she's not. Because she would have not lost her push if she shut down the comments. She would have still gotten the push if she said no to this shit.
Did the New Day? Is the New Day's push gone?
No. They on the card. They having a tag title match. So y'all better not try to say she's coming to Trump the company line. She's a 5-time World Women's Champion. She's going against Ronda Rousey.
Titus O'Neil was already jobbing to begin with. It's not like, yeah. They're not punishing Titus like they shouldn't be.
Right, bitch. For you to defend and try to paint him like he just left on his own accord and just try to paint him like he's all good and like we'll welcome him back. You're basically insulting all the black wrestlers in the back who do not want him back. Because I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of wrestlers who are insulted by what he said. You are insulting them. There are more shit I should get on you about, but I'm not because I'm gonna say that for fucking later. You fucking bitch. You are not the one who should be forgiving him. You need to stay your ass in the fucking back and learn how to actually take a bump before you try to insert yourself in this race issue. You need to shut your ass up and eat your fucking food. I'm sick of you.
Alexa, shit like this has nothing to do with you. What Hogan said has nothing to do with you or your race. You don't suffer. People like New Day. People
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like they outwardly asked her about it, but here's the thing. She could have said no comment.
Here's what she should have said. She should have said, "This is not my issue. I am a white woman. I was not offended. I understand the company welcoming me back, but this is not something you should not be asking me." That's all she should have said. And she would have still gotten her push. She would still have gone up against Ronda Rousey.
No, Alexa just has to get that little extra fucking kiss ass fucking compliment.
Because nostalgia. It's just cute. Fuck white people. I'm now officially done.
Like I said, Masu was right. Here's the thing. Like most people don't know this about, but how I got into wrestling was from watching Hogan. I watched an old WCW show with my dad, and it was Hogan. It was the show. It was the one where Hogan was in the NWO, and I thought Hogan was cool. And this is how you feel.
He had Dennis Rodman with him, you know.
Yeah. And this, like, if this is how you feel about me, then I want nothing to do with you. And like, you got people like the Lex Man saying, "Oh, we made a mistake. Oh, he should be forgiven."
It's not a fucking mistake, dumbass man. Get your shit together.
Asia, calm down. Let me rant. I mean, I'm not going to be as loud as you because I'm not going to raise my voice. The Lex Man doesn't deserve me to raise my voice. The Lex Man. I'm going. I actually hope you're watching because I want you to listen to the words I have to say to you.
He ain't shit.
No. Let me say this.
Okay.
You, as a black man, should not be out here forgiving Hulk Hogan for what he said.
Especially now. Especially what he said now.
Like, this man has made it his point. He's made it his point to say, I don't care about black people. Like, he admitted it. He is racist. But yet you are out here defending him because he's Hulk Hogan. Like, all these people are like, oh, Hulk, like, oh, he's Hulk Hogan. I don't care. I don't righteously care. So people like the Lex men.
Pro wrestling is not as important as fucking real life. Pro wrestling is not as important as fucking racism.
And that's the thing. He's so quick to forgive Hulk Hogan, but yet he wants Donald Trump out the fucking Hall of Fame. You can't have it both ways, sweetie.
It's one thing if you were still entertained by Hogan. It's one thing that you're saying, I can still watch his matches, all that stuff is be entertained. To forgive Terry Bollea, the person, for what he said multiple times, numerous times throughout the years.
What way has Hogan proved to us we should as a black woman that I should forgive him? What way? He stayed quiet for 3 years. That's it. That's all he did. He stayed quiet. That's not proving me that I should forgive you. You just stayed out of the fucking spotlight and just try to let it die down. That's not enough for me, sweetie. You gotta do a lot more for the black community in order for me to forgive your white dry mayonnaise ass. I'm still waiting for a reason. I ask a legit question. What has he done for the black community for us to forgive him?
Nothing.
He's done what he always has done. He's done what's best for Terry Bollea.
Fuck Terry Bollea. Fuck Hulk Hogan. Fuck white people. Suck my dick.
All right, then why don't we move on to talking about Asian people?
What?
Yeah, the 5-star pricks thing.
Grand Prix.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you
go. There we go.
Yes. Okay,
there we go. Now we're all on the same page.
Yes.
I think I'm out of it at this point.
Right, which is why I thought Stardom would cheer us all up. So just had it because they're showing we have 4 foreign arrivals from, three from the USA, 1 from England who will be participating in this year's 5-star Grand Prix. It's Rachel Ellering.
Nice.
Shimmer champion Nicole Savoy, my Shimmer champion. Champion. UK wrestler Jamie Hayter. I'm pretty familiar with her work. Kelly Klein.
Okay.
AKA the woman that married BJ Whitmer.
Yep. Smart decisions are not her forte. Anyways, and last but not least, Kimberly.
Oh, yeah. At least you're ending it off on a good note. So is BJ Whitmer actually the more talented of the two? I like Klein and BJ Whitmer. Damn.
Oh my God,
I've done my piece on Kelly Klein before. She can actually wrestle. It's not like a Brandy situation where she has no idea what she's doing.
Boring.
It just puts me to sleep. And in my opinion, being boring in the entertainment business is another form of being bad at your job.
It's actually the worst form of being bad at your job. Because at least when you're really bad, at least sometimes, like, I've seen people being like, I need to see a Great Khali match just to see how bad it is. You know?
Yep.
With boring, there's no so bad it's good thing. There's nothing too bad. It's boring.
Yeah. So I will send you guys to a link to the first match announced for the first day of the Blue Block. Because remember, this works like G1. This is basically the women's
Round robin?
equivalent of G1.
So it's round robin.
Yep. So first match, it's Natsusumari versus Jamie Hayter.
Ooh. Okay. I mean, I'll be going for my girl Natsu. Well, not my girl. My girl is well, I have two. Hana Kimura. That's my side whole waifu.
Hana Kimura is your dream girl.
My dream girl waifu, and then Kagetsu is my ass kicking awesome wrestler waifu. So. Yeah, Sumeri's fine too.
Sure she is. Yeah, I have to admit, I do like Jamie, but I am putting my bets on the so-called sexiest woman in stardom with Natsusumari.
She's one of them. Wait, is that her? Like, is that like her? Like, is that her self-given nickname? Is that like a nickname they give her?
It's basic. That's her whole gimmick.
Yeah, I know, but
she's sexy. She's a diva.
I mean, but is that officially like her moniker?
More or less.
Oh my god.
More or less, like that's her whole thing. The minute she walked in at the end of last November, I'm here to bring sexy back.
As long as the theme song isn't, yeah, no.
No, it's Mr. Saxo Beat. I mean, when she's with Oedo Tai, she uses their theme, but when she has her singles matches, she uses Mr. Saxo Beat.
As long as it's not JT, we're good.
I mean, that would work for her so well. Well, Asia, what do you think?
I'm out of it. That's what I think.
Asia's not.
Okay. We'll give Asia some time to recover. Match, which once again, I'll send you guys links to these as we go along so that you can see the card too.
Okay.
Two. It is, so yeah, they're in our chat if you need the link. Next match for the blue block is Hazuki versus one half of the current Goddess of Stardom champions, one half of the tag team champions with Mayu Saki Kashima.
Oh. So how far do you think she's going in this?
Saki?
Yeah.
I mean, I think Saki could do pretty well. I mean, she did recently.
I know she's gonna do well, but like how well you think?
I'll say this. I don't think she's winning it, but I don't see her. I don't see her being mathematically eliminated quickly per se.
She'll be like one of the last two mathematically eliminated. She'll be like, if not, she'll make the final. I mean, it depends on who's on the team.
Yeah.
She's definitely one of the bigger names.
For sure. And I mean, at the same time, Hazuki is doing so well, and I really like this story of her, you know, the girl who was forced out of Queen's Quest, by the draft, and how she's...
Can you go out there and make sure he pees?
No, I am busy, so sorry. And how she's adapting to Oedo Tai because she has a confidence issue. Because before Io left, she faced her when Io still had the Wonder Stardom champion, the white belt. She faced her for that at the end of last year. And a lot of people have speculated this too, and I really agree with this theory, that basically when she lost, and Io told her, you need to do better. Just, like, that was bad. You should have beaten me. You need to do better. Better. I need you to be on top by next year. It was supposed to be like a pep talk, but it kind of backfired.
That's a great pep talk.
Like that's Io Shirai's version of a pep talk, because that's how Queen's Quest kind of is. You know, they don't cry, they don't complain. If you fail, you better
first, strike often.
Yep.
Yeah, they're basically like again. Oedo Tai is Stardom's Lij. The Queen's Quest is like fucking
Suzuki Gun.
Yeah. Although I would take Queen's Quest over Suzuki Gun. As much as I love Suzuki Gun, like Queen's Quest, like the talent they have, and then like Oh my god. Because really, I mean, I like not Bushi. What's his fucking name? Taichi and another guy, but like it's basically just Suzuki and Zack Sabre Jr. Like, let's be real. Like those are the only two with Suzuki gonna actually really talk about or care about.
Like, yeah, with like Queen's Quest, there's something to like about all of them.
Yeah, all of them like are fucking great.
So yeah, I think Hazuki is going to lose this first bout because she's facing one half of the tag team champions. But if she does win, it is going to be through Oedo Tai shenanigans.
Of course it is.
I mean, which is the best way.
Yeah.
I'm so upset that they took down that. I'm so upset that YouTube took down the match where it was like they rolled up Tony Storm and all the others and like fucking the ring mats. And shit, like,
yeah.
Hold them. Oh, it was great.
Yep. Match 3 for
Brandon, I am in a polyamorous relationship. Actually, I mean, to say that, I mean, well, more than two. I mean, but yeah. I'm just going into that now. Also, well, I was gonna say everyone here, like, definitely don't forget the Twitwell's a thing, but I think most of them went there already. So yeah.
Yeah.
We actually have the most viewers watching now.
We are not exactly
we have more viewers watching now than we ever had.
Competition to TwitWow.
Yeah, we have more viewers now than we ever had. Like at one time.
Hey, that works. It's a start.
The Friday Night Wars are a thing. No, they're not.
Yeah. We'll get there eventually. We're not there yet.
If Hogan gives me more things to rant on, I'll give y'all more rants.
At this point, I don't even give a shit about Hogan anymore, dude. That man could die. I'd go there sooner just so I could piss on his grave.
Bitch, I'll celebrate his death if he dies tomorrow. I'll be that bitch.
Guys,
you gave me the reason to be that bitch.
I'll just say one more thing, and then Jackie will go. I mean, if we lose fucking Aretha Franklin, we should lose Hogan.
Yeah, I swear, dude, we lost Aretha Franklin, but we keep Hogan.
Like, and by the way, rest in peace, Aretha Franklin, one of the greatest of all time. I've been listening to her stuff actually all day yesterday. So, yeah.
Yep, absolutely. But I hate to be this person, but back on topic.
Yeah, this is something bad. But yeah, definitely go back to this because I might actually check out some of the Grand Prix.
All right, the next match for the first day of the Blue Block is Shimmer champion Nicole Savoy versus the heir to Io Shirai and the current white belt champion Momo Watanabe.
Hey, that's it.
Momo.
Momo kicks hard. Suplexes versus kicks. Who have you got?
We talk about prodigies. Momo. We talk about prodigies. Come on now.
Main event Momo for the W.
Yep.
Like,
main event Momo for the win.
She's like the definition of a prodigy.
She really is.
She's only like, what's her age?
Momo?
If you look up prodigy in the dictionary, you're gonna see a picture of Momo kicking someone in the face.
Yeah.
Is it 18?
Yeah, she's 18.
Yeah.
She just graduated high school.
She's not even legal.
No, not by Japanese standards.
No. Man. Like, her best years are still in front of her. So yeah, and she'll probably go far too. And then any more matches?
The main event of day one of the Blue Block is Mayu versus Kelly Klein.
Please, Mayu.
Oh, for the love of God, Mayu, please win.
Love of God. I mean, again, it's round robin, so that doesn't mean Kelly Klein's out, but
yeah.
I don't care, dude. I just want Kelly Klein to go winless.
Yeah.
Dude, watch them give Kelly Klein the win.
I'm really rooting for Mayu, especially after that recent loss to Kagetsu.
I think
she challenged for the win belt.
I think after that loss, I think this means she is going to win. That's my pick to win.
Yeah, she's my pick to win the whole thing because I thought that's really the direction they were going in. If she didn't win the Cinderella tournament, the female equivalent to the New Japan Cup, that she was going to win the 5-star Grand Prix, the equivalent to G1.
And then Mayu and Saki are in the.
Wait, so did Kagetsu win that, and that's how she got the shot against Tony?
No, Kagetsu challenged Tony separately. No, the Cinderella tournament was won by Momo, and that is how she won her shot against Io.
Okay. Oh, okay, my bad.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, and
yeah, because Mayumi Watani has sworn that she will win this to get her red belt back from Kagetsu, and I'm really hoping that she does.
And the sad thing about Mayu is that she never technically lost. Like, she didn't get pinned. Like, she just broke her arm.
Yeah, that's really the sad part. And that she just hurt her elbow, and I mean, she lost her rematch to Tony, and I'm pretty sad about that, but I understand that they kind of wanted to, like, legitimize Tony's reign a little more, because obviously the title change was unplanned.
Yeah.
With that, so unfortunately, we move on to the red block. With Mayu. Yeah, with Mayu's prodigy, Tam Nakano, versus, and she will be taking on new Queen's Quest member and new Stardom rookie, Utami Hayashita.
Okay, so that's a new. If we haven't heard that name, I will definitely.
I have not.
She just debuted.
Again, we're definitely high on Stardom. With how much talent WWE has taken from Stardom, yeah, there's definitely gonna be a lot. Definitely like a new regime. I mean, Momo.
Yeah.
I mean, the face of that new regime is Momo. Let's be real. Like, she's gonna be like the new, like.
Yeah.
The way it's going, it's only the beginning for main event Momo, baby.
It really is. Yep. So, Tam versus Utami. Since rookies tend to take a lot of L's in Stardom, and Utami is still new, I am really gonna go with Tam.
Yeah, I mean, hey, paying those dues. Yeah. So there's that match.
Next for the red block is 1/3 of the Trios champions, Natsuko Tora, versus Kimberly.
Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, this is. I mean, so far, it looks like I'm trying to think of the names that you brought up. It looks like the blue block looks a little bit better. Yeah.
Yeah, just a tad. But I assure you the red block gets better, because there are names I haven't mentioned yet. So, with this, I'm thinking Kimber.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm thinking Kimber's going to go over. I like Natsuko, but I don't think she's on Kimber's level, and I think she's a little weaker than the other members of Team Jungle. So, semi-main for the red block for day one, Rachel versus Junko Kiona, another third of the Trios champions.
And who are you gonna go with there? Are you still gonna go with Rachel?
Yeah, I love Kiona. I love her as the fourth power in Stardom.
I love Rachel.
But I really think Rachel's taking this for her first match back. That, and I will say this because, I mean, it didn't happen last time, but I could see, if she shows enough ferocity, I could see one of the factions, maybe Queen's Quest, taking an interest in Rachel.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that could go either way, but, like, yeah, the first thing I'm thinking of is probably will be Rachel, but, yeah, like, if there's one sleeper, like, if there's one person who thinks is going to be, like, the sleeper hit, like, someone you don't expect to go far in the tournament, and they are, who's it? Who's going to be the surprise of the tournament? Or do you think there is going to be a surprise?
I thought there was going to be a surprise, you know? I'm gonna say this, even though I think she's losing her first match, I think Kiona is gonna be that surprise.
But again, rookies. I mean, the way they've treated, but like, you have like a lot of potential, or like you've seen.
No, Kiona is like 1/3 of the trios champion. She's gonna run for a little while. She's like Stardom's now fourth power. She's the leader of the fourth faction,
Right.
with Jungle Assault Nation, and I really think for a while Kyoto's kind of occupied this position as like the Dolph Ziggler of Stardom, the person that everybody thought was so underrated and should be pushed more, and she's finally getting that. So
wait! Don't tell me in a year or so it's gonna be like, don't tell me it's gonna be like the Ziggler now.
No, I meant like, as in she fills the role of that person who everybody thought should be doing more and should be pushed more.
She's filling the role of 2012 Dolph Ziggler, not 2018 Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Exactly. So, with that, moving on, main event of day one of the Red Block. Of course, we have our Prime Minister, our Red Belt champion, Kagesu, versus the Snow Leopard of Queen's Quest, the prodigy of Asuka, Konami.
Oh, okay. So basically, yeah, they picked the right main events for the blocks. Well, except for Kelly Klein being in the ring in the main event, but that's. Yeah. The blue block looks a little bit better, but red block definitely has the better main event because I mean, Kagetsu versus Konami is going to be killer. But yeah, I'll be invested in Mayu either way. So like, especially against Kelly Klein, I'll be just like, please, Kelly Klein, please let her go. Owen, whatever. Like,
yeah.
Full goddamn Yuji Nagata from last year. Just go all the way with it.
Yeah.
And that's the only time I'll ever compare her to the to fucking Yuji Nagata because I'm there.
Yep. Okay. Do you guys want to move on to the day 2 cards?
I was gonna say I think probably with how long we've been going and seeing as how the rant happened with Mike. We'll definitely talk about it later though. I mean, probably the next one we do, we'll definitely have a section probably in the beginning of the video where we talk Stardom.
Yeah, that's fine.
We've been I know you just got in here, but we've been going since 4 o'clock. And then the fight.
I was napping.
We probably wasted half an hour just getting back on here. God damn it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep it plugged in, even if So because I like getting in my own room, but I'm not having that happen again. So guys, that was episode 2, part 2. Again, guys, I apologize for the abrupt ending of the first part, but I would definitely say this part. I mean, both parts are great. This part will probably have definitely the second part of the title will definitely be the one people will be going back to. Definitely. In fact, I will go back to this video. I will actually do a timestamp on Asia's Rant. I'm going to make sure to do that. So if you guys just want to skip to that part, I will let that be a thing.
Just send me the timestamp of that and because I want to post it on my Twitter.
Okay, nice.
And I want, and since we
that was incredible.
Just send it to me. I want to send it on my Tumblr too, and everyone, because fuck Hogan and fuck anyone who expect me to forgive him.
What you gonna do when Asia drags your fucking nostalgic heroes?
Mm-hmm.
That is it for us.
That's it.
We are Team Petty Asshole. TPA.
TPA out.
Recognize. See ya.
Ciao.
Peace.
Ciao.
Dick.
Damn, I was in the wrong thing. Anyways, now I can end the call. I was on the YouTube video part. Okay, we are out. See ya. There we go.